I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record News Watch. When Governor Andrew Cuomo delivers his State of the State address Wednesday, don't be surprised if he includes some less than complimentary comments about the utility company response to the outages caused by Hurricane Sandy. Cuomo says utilities appeared woefully unprepared for Superstorm Sandy, and one of the commissions he created in the wake of the storm, the Moreland Commission, is now recommending the elimination of LIPA, the Long Island Power Authority, and its replacement with a private company because of its alleged ineptness. As the result of the problems that arose from Sandy, the governor wants the state to establish an emergency stockpile of supplies, as well as creation of a fuel reserve, with the governor's office to then control gas rationing during future emergencies. And Cuomo says despite plenty of advanced warning, utility companies lacked an adequate supply of power poles to replace those broken by falling trees. The push is on to get Governor Andrew Cuomo to take steps to provide more opportunities for public participation when it comes to the state's revised regulations on fracking, the controversial natural gas drilling method that's under consideration in parts of the state. Kingston was one of the places where a news conference was held today by elected officials to protect New York, an organization representing more than 550 political leaders from all the state's 62 counties. The group wants the governor to extend the public comment period for revised fracking regulations to 90 days. And they want public participation in the state's review of the potential health impacts that could result if the current moratorium's lifted and fracking is given the green light in some communities. The state has spent the past 4 years attempting to develop fracking regulations. Elsewhere, a town of Ulster man remains in intensive care in critical but stable condition at Westchester Medical Center, where he's recovering after losing an arm and leg after getting hit by a freight train. 21-year-old Nicholas Ogden was found lying along the CSX tracks near Boyce's Lane in the town of Ulster. His right arm and leg had been severed. Law enforcement officials say they don't know why Ogden chose to walk on the tracks and put himself in danger. The accident was reported by someone on a passing train who spotted him lying next to the tracks early Saturday morning. Well, parking will be much less of a challenge for students who begin spring semester classes next Monday at the SUNY Orange Middletown campus. There to greet them will be the newly completed multi-level parking garage adjacent to the phys ed complex. The 506-space garage represents a net gain of 365 parking slots for a commuter campus where the frequent scarcity of parking has been an issue for decades. And college president Dr. Bill Richards says the structure blends in with the rest of the campus buildings.
No, it's not the ugly cinder block kind of thing that you normally think, or concrete. The brick effect on the outside is very nice, and it's very secure. It's very well lighted. There are no dark spots in the parking garage. I forget how many cameras there are, but there's a lot. So there's a security guard shack, a gate, electronic gate. I expect that a week from today, that parking garage is going to be full, and it'll take a lot of pressure off of the surrounding neighborhoods in the campus. So we've already had a few very nice thank yous from our neighbors, and they know what's going to happen. And so it's all good.
Before the cars roll in next Monday, college officials will have to determine the best way to remove the snow that's piled up on the structure's top level. Meantime, attention will shift to another part of campus where construction's continuing on the new SUNY Orange Science and Engineering Center, due to be completed in June of 2014. And there's nothing like snow on the ground to get folks of all ages thinking about winter fun. And fun seekers young and old came to Orange County's Winter Sports Park in Hamptonburg over the weekend to do some snow tubing down the park's 800-foot hill. And the adults like Steve Russo of Mount Hope were more than willing to bundle up, pack the kids in the car, and get out there.
The kids being cooped up for a while, everyone being sick, we're feeling better now, so we get them out and get rid of the cabin fever.
Looked like you had done this professionally.
Actually, we've been here quite a few times. This place is great. The atmosphere, all the kids out. It's a great time. It really is. I strongly suggest it.
It's our first time coming to this place, so this is awesome. So we'll be making sure to make this a yearly thing. Got to work off those holiday pounds. So
A friend convinced Patty Meisner to head out to the park and go downhill, and it was a decision she did not regret.
Oh, it's awesome. This is the most fun I've had in such a long time. It's just great. I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to come back. We're going to come at night. We're going to bring the husbands, have a little wine and cheese.
To bring you back
Call
to
all
your
the friends.
Do you have childhood flashbacks with this?
Not of the wine and cheese, but of the sledding, yes.
The recent snow and lower temperatures combined to make for excellent tubing conditions over the weekend, a big improvement from this time last year at the park when golfers outnumbered snow tubers. It'll be clear sailing around here weather-wise for the next few days. We'll see plenty of sunshine on Tuesday with temperatures reaching the low 40s, even milder on Wednesday with the highs in the upper 40s with a mix of sun and clouds. Get the news you need and the features you enjoy every day in the Times-Herald-Record. And when news breaks anywhere, you will find it here at Record Online. For Record News Watch, I'm Tracy Baxter.